Ever slip on a pair of shoes that looked just perfect, only to regret it halfway through the day? Honestly, you're in good company. Most women over 50 are making more than one of these common shoe mistakes, and they're paying for it in ways that go way beyond sore feet. Inappropriate footwear can affect our entire bodies. And before you know it, you're skipping a walk, turning down an outing, or sitting things out because there's just too much standing or walking, because you know your feet just can't take it. Now, over time, those small no's add up, and before you know it, the world feels just a little bit smaller than it used to be. And we don't want to go there. The good news is we can fix this. Small adjustments in the shoe choices that you wear can change how your whole body feels and how confidently you move through your day. Now, today I'm sharing my 6 shoe mistakes women over 50 make and what to wear instead. Now, I'm Marysue, founder of the Trusty Shoe Guides, and I've actually spent decades in the shoe industry, designing and studying what makes a shoe truly supportive. I'm here every week with real advice and honest reviews and support for your journey to comfortable, joyful movement at every age. Now, I started this channel to share my hard-earned shoe wisdom, so you don't have to waste time, money, or comfort figuring it out on your own. Now, if you're new, type new in the comments and I'll give you a quick wave back because I would love, love, love to meet you ladies. And if you're not new, thank you so much for tuning in again. Honestly, I'd really love to hear your ideas, and if you have any ideas for future videos, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. And if you'd like even more on shoes and healthy aging, I have a newsletter for active women. You'll find it in the link in the description below. It's packed with comfort tips, style advice, and practical insights to keep you walking strong, and I would absolutely love to see you there. Let's get started on the 6 shoe mistakes women over 50 make. One of the biggest culprits, narrow toe boxes. Now, they might look elegant, but this is what happens over time. They squeeze your toes together and put pressure on your joints. Over time, this can cause bunions and hammer toes and nerve pain, especially as our feet naturally widen with age. And when your toes can't spread, your balance can suffer too. Comfortable alternative? Look for shoes with a rounded or foot-shaped toe box. Ones that let your toes splay naturally. They'll keep your feet strong, balanced, and pain-free. Now, I love this flat. It's by Bionic. All their shoes have generous toe boxes and great arch support. They are all built for comfort. I wear this one when I have a lot of standing to do. I can dress it up or down, and they're super, super reliable. Now, it's not super trendy. You're not going to see this on the runways, but these are classics that can work with what I believe is any modern wardrobe. But real quick, if you're thinking about getting a pair of shoes in this video today, use the link in the description below. I will receive a small commission at no extra cost to you, and it will enable me to continue to share my shoe knowledge with like-minded women like yourself. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Next up, skipping arch support and cushioning. Sure, they might feel fine at first, but without real support, your arches start to collapse and your feet have to overwork to keep you balanced. Now, this is a pair of boots in my closet that I used to wear years ago, and I kept them because I used to love these boots, but they always killed my feet after a couple hours. Now, they're hard as a rock, and there's absolutely no arch support. You can see there's no built-in arch support at all. That strain doesn't stop at your feet. It travels up your body, causing pain in your heels, knees, hips, and your back. So if your feet hurt after a few hours of standing, arch support and cushioning are likely to be the solution. And here's the thing, as we age, that natural cushioning under the balls of our feet starts to thin, unfortunately, especially with hormonal changes during menopause. Less padding means every step feels sharper and every surface a bit less forgiving. Now, I've noticed this myself. I used to love walking barefoot in my backyard when the weather was nice, but now every little rock or stick makes me wince. What used to feel effortless suddenly needs a lot more support. But that's okay. It's just the reminder that our feet need a little extra care for all the miles that they've carried us. Now, a comfortable alternative, look for shoes like the Nailed Helm. This is a great example of what real support feels like. It has a contoured footbed and a shock-absorbing midsole, and the insole is made of cork. Take a look at this. Cork is naturally absorbent, and the warmth from your foot actually allows it to mold to your unique foot shape over time. That means more comfort, better stability, and support that feels personal to your foot shape. And because good arch and heel support doesn't just make your feet feel better, they keep your whole body aligned, balanced, and comfortable all day long. But real quick, if you're learning something from this video or saw a little of yourself in any of these shoe mistakes, give this video a thumbs up. It would really help my channel grow and I would appreciate it. So thank you for that. The next mistake is hanging on to old sneakers long after they've lost their life. You know the pair, comfy, familiar, maybe even a little sentimental. But if the insoles are flat like this, and the tread is gone like these, they're not doing your feet any favors. So over time, the cushioning breaks down till it's like nothing, and the support fades. That means every step you take will send more shock through your feet, knees, and hips. And you might start feeling aches in places that you've never even had them before. Think of it like driving on bald tires. You may still get where you're going, but it's not safe or smooth. Now, quick story, my husband has been wearing a worn out pair of Allbirds all this year. I even got him a new pair last Christmas, and he still is wearing the old ones. Don't ask me why. I have gently nudged him and said, they look shabby, they look beat up, remember those new ones I got you? And he still hasn't changed them. And I also told him he might slip on the tread. Well, of course he did not listen. And last week it was raining and he thought it would be nice to go get a couple coffees for us one morning, which was great. And as he was walking with 2 drinks to his car, he slipped and fell on the sidewalk in the shoes with no tread. Then he came home empty-handed and told me the story, and he's fine. Thankfully, he wasn't hurt. But that's what happens when you wear shoes with no tread. So don't make the same mistake he did. As an alternative, replace your walking shoes about every 300 to 500 miles or sooner if you've noticed the tread is worn, the midsole or insoles are flattened, or they're wearing unevenly. Now, good shoes give support, cushioning, and traction and align your body so you can move more comfortably. This is why I love the Brooks Adrenaline. These are my go-to sneakers for walking and standing all day. You know, if it's a casual setting, they don't wear out easily. And take a look at this tread. It's amazing. And they have best-in-class arch support. I'll link to them in the description below. Okay, the next mistake is wearing shoes that are the wrong size. Now this one's kind of sneaky and super common. Did you know that 70% of adults are wearing the wrong shoe size, and most don't even realize? And here's why it matters. As we age, our feet change, our arches can drop, and our feet can get wider. And even our length can increase a little bit. So the size you wore when you were 30 might not fit your foot at 40 or 50. So get your feet professionally measured. Go to a full service shoe store. They'll have one of these. It's called a Brannick device. And get your foot measured. You'll find out your true length and your width, and they also find out what your instep height is. So order your shoe size and you will thank me later. The next mistake, heels. If heels are your thing, you need to listen to this. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to wear heels, but just don't wear the thin ones. Now, thin heels might look elegant, and I agree that they do, but they make balancing more difficult, especially as our feet, ankles, and joints lose a bit of strength and flexibility as we age. And all that pressure is concentrated on a tiny point and can strain your arches and throw off your alignment. A comfortable alternative, go for a block heel, something like this one. You'll still get a little lift that makes your legs look great, but with way more stability and comfort. Now, your posture will thank you, and so will your knees and your back. Okay, what's next? Don't ignore breathability. Now, when your shoes don't allow air to flow through, heat and moisture gets trapped inside. This means sweaty feet, odors, and even friction that can lead to blisters or fungal issues. And here's something a lot of people don't actually realize. As we age, our circulation slows down, and that makes our feet more sensitive to temperature changes. If your shoes trap heat, your feet can swell and feel tired faster. A comfortable alternative? Choose shoes made with natural materials like leather or mesh materials like this one. They will allow air to flow through, in and out, and skip synthetic and plastic shoes. They're like mini steam chambers for your feet. Look for moisture wicking linings and ventilated panels or even perforations in the upper, just like the bricks adrenaline, because when your feet stay cool and dry, you feel fresher, lighter, and more comfortable all day long. Now, some of my favorite leather shoes. Leather is also very porous and breathable. Beyond Bionic and Nailed, which I talked about earlier, are Echo. I love these shoes. They make beautiful leather, comfortable shoes. And Miss Moose has beautiful leather shoes too. I'll add the links in the description below. So there you have it. These are my 6 shoe mistakes women over 50 commonly make. Take care, friends, and I'll see you next time.